The giant beast kept gnawing on rocks. Then it began to gather the broken stones, piling them up into a strange-looking stone tower. Fang Wen, curious, watched from the tree for a long time. She couldn't understand what the beast was trying to achieve. Fang Wen noticed a thorn embedded in the beast's foot, which greatly affected its movement. The beast simply licked its foot and walked away. But Fang Wen, full of empathy, couldn't ignore its pain. She quietly followed the beast, hoping to find an opportunity to remove the thorn. When the beast returned to its cave to sleep, Fang Wen swiftly flew to its side. Without hesitation, she yanked the thorn out. The pain immediately woke the beast, which glared at her with fury. The beast roared, sending Fang Wen flying out of the cave. But Fang Wen, with her strong sense of empathy, refused to give up. She waited at the cave entrance for a long time. Finally, the beast emerged. It looked around to ensure no danger was present before limping out. Fang Wen took the chance to follow. Fang Wen followed the beast deep into the forest, and suddenly she remembered that the beast liked to collect stones. She tied a stone with vines and used it to catch the beast's attention. The beast, unsure of Fang Wen's intentions, lowered its guard and was about to grab the stone when Fang Wen activated a trap. The stone flew into the air, and the beast snapped at it with its mouth. This was Fang Wen's opportunity. She leapt and pulled the thorn out. However, the falling stones landed on the vines, trapping Fang Wen. Despite her struggles, she couldn't free herself. The beast was approaching and she trembled with fear. But surprisingly, the beast showed no interest in her. It was merely focused on collecting stones. The beast licked its injured foot, and after realizing the pain had subsided, glanced at Fang Wen, coldly ignoring her. It then turned and walked away. Fang Wen, still puzzled, couldn't understand why the beast, despite its injuries, was obsessed with collecting stones. Determined to learn the truth, Fang Wen carefully observed the beast's every move. She saw it chew wild grass by the roadside and mix it with saliva, creating a natural glue, which it then used to stick the stones together. The beast continued to stack the stones, creating more towers. To get closer to the beast, Fang Wen collected some of its fur and knit a sweater for herself, hoping the familiar scent would make the beast accept her. But even with the sweater, the beast didn't pay any attention to her. It destroyed the temporary shelter she had built and rejected her attempts to help with the stone towers. Fang Wen tried to draw the beast's portrait, but it only grew irritated. Then, a cloud of dust fell from Fang Wen, catching the beast's attention. For the first time, the beast approached her, its eyes wide with curiosity at the floating dust. Fang Wen used the dust to help the beast build its towers. This time, the beast didn't reject her help. It even stopped destroying the shelter she had built. Clearly, the beast had accepted her. The next morning, Fang Wen was awakened by the beast. When she opened her eyes, a strange stone tower stood before her. It was incredibly tall, and she wondered what it was for. Just as she was about to investigate, the beast's tail suddenly swiped her back. Legend has it that the everlasting beast awakens every 1,000 years. When a comet passes through the elf forest, the beast activates the mysterious stone towers. Then, a green mist will appear in the sky, and the beast will transform. The elf forest will face a great catastrophe. The beast took Fang Wen to the next site to build another stone tower. Fang Wen was curious about the beast's purpose, but since it couldn't speak, it was hard to understand. Frustrated with her constant chatter, the beast shot her a sharp glare before starting its next task. It seemed that the beast wasn't just building one stone tower. Fang Wen scattered more dust on the stones, making them levitate. She signaled to the beast to use its head to push the stones into place. The beast easily nudged them, stacking them neatly. It seemed they had found a method that worked. Over time, the beast learned even more efficient ways to build the towers, and they worked together in a smooth and efficient rhythm. But not everything went as planned. One day, the beast charged at the stones with such force that it sent one flying into the elf garden. The impact nearly destroyed the garden and almost caused casualties, attracting the attention of the elf guard. Fang Wen quickly led the beast away, but the guards pursued them, soon discovering the beast's whereabouts. They shot tranquilizer arrows, which Fang Wen and the beast narrowly avoided, managing to escape the forest. The captain of the elf guard, Nix, found historical records about the everlasting beast in the archives. The records stated that whenever the beast appeared, it brought calamity to the elf forest. Fang Wen, escaping the pursuit, went to her friends for help, asking them to look after the beast. She planned to seek the elf queen's approval to let the beast stay, but Nix beat her to it. As the captain of the elf guard, Nix was determined to protect the elf forest from any potential threats. The queen also agreed that the beast posed a danger, and for the safety of the forest, Nix immediately began plans to capture it. At this point, the beast had completed the final stone tower. Under the vast night sky, Fang Wen slept peacefully on the beast's nose. Suddenly, a comet streaked across the sky, and green mist appeared. The beast's eyes began to change. The next day, Fang Wen woke up to find the beast had vanished. She quickly joined her friend, Little Ding Dang, to search for it. Little Ding Dang found the everlasting beast in the eastern forest, but the beast attacked with its tail, striking Little Ding Dang. Fang Wen arrived just in time to scold the beast, but it seemed to not recognize her and roared at her. A bolt of lightning struck the stone tower. The beast grew 2 horns and let out another roar before disappearing. Seeing her friend injured, Fang Wen began to believe the beast was evil. She decided to work with the guard to capture it. When the beast encountered Fang Wen again, it seemed much friendlier. After seeing the beast in its normal state, Fang Wen felt a pang of regret, but the guard had already trapped the beast. The elves surrounded it, and the beast struggled in the net, eventually being sedated by a tranquilizer. It looked at Fang Wen with pain in its eyes before collapsing. The guards took the beast away, and Fang Wen, overwhelmed with guilt, cried. Suddenly the sky flashed with lightning, and a bolt struck the forest's stone tower. Little Ding Dang then explained to Fang Wen that the beast hadn't attacked. It had actually saved Little Ding Dang by knocking her out of the way. Fang Wen realized she had misunderstood the beast. Determined to save the beast, Fang Wen, with the help of her sisters, freed it. But the beast's sight was still impaired. It could only faintly see the faint glow from the dust on Fang Wen's body. Fang Wen realized this and decided to guide the beast. Just then, a huge bolt of lightning struck the beast. The lightning surged through the beast's horns, and it absorbed the energy, glowing brightly with blue light. The beast sprouted massive wings and flew toward the stone tower, intending to draw the lightning strikes away from the elf forest. Fang Wen finally understood. The beast had been building the towers to attract the lightning, protecting the forest. After flying for a while, the beast grew tired and slowly descended. It became anxious due to its blindness, but Fang Wen used the dust from her wings to guide it toward the towers. Each time the beast passed a tower, the lightning would be drawn to it, protecting the forest. Their mission was crucial, and all the elves' safety depended on them. When they reached the 4th tower, a stone flew in from the distance, smashing it and knocking the beast to the ground. It was Nyx who had destroyed the tower, still stubbornly believing that the beast would bring disaster to the forest. The sky, which had been calm, was once again filled with thunder and lightning. A bolt of lightning aimed directly at Nyx, but the beast blocked it with its body, saving Nyx's life. In that moment, Nyx realized that the beast was the protector of the elf forest. Despite its weakened state, the beast continued to rebuild the stone towers, but it was too late. Fang Wen, observing the lightning, seemed to have an idea. She instructed the beast to follow her, and the beast, resolute, obeyed. Fang Wen guided the beast high into the sky, drawing the lightning toward them. As they reached the heart of the storm, a massive bolt of lightning descended. The beast used its tail to save Fang Wen, absorbing the full force of the strike before pushing the energy back into the thunder pool. A blinding light spread across the sky as the lightning finally dissipated. The beast's body began to fall rapidly, and the elf fairies rushed to catch it. They rescued both Fang Wen and the beast as it lay on the ground, its energy almost drained. The beast slowly opened its eyes and finally saw Fang Wen lying there, lifeless. Everyone around was heartbroken. The beast rushed to her side, nudging her with its nose, but she didn't respond. It let out a mournful howl and, with its last strength, transferred its energy to her. Miraculously, Fang Wen revived. The elves cheered, and the everlasting beast had completed its mission of protecting the elf forest. Its task was finished, and the beast would return to its cave for 1,000 years of rest. Whether Fang Wen and the beast would ever meet again remained uncertain.